This is National Geographic on Assignment. Now, journey to Botswana and one of the last great sanctuaries where animals still run wild. Join award-winning filmmakers Derek and Beverly Joubert and witness the power and passion of the African wilderness. By day, the scene can be deceptively quiet, but as darkness descends, the danger begins. Get ready to prowl the bush with some of the world's fiercest predators when National Geographic takes you on assignment.
Nightfall in Africa. The predators are hungry. Deep in the bush, there has been a kill. The prey was a buffalo, and now hyenas fight to keep the carcass from the lions. The sounds of the struggle catch the attention of a pair of filmmakers less than a mile away. They race through the underbrush, hoping to catch the scene on film.
Their eyes over there. There's hyenas running in front of us. Just dodged off. He just dodged off to the right. There he goes. There's something in the bushes there as well.
When they finally arrive, the battle for the kill is over.
Well, it was a bit of a scramble. The only technique we can use in these cases is to cover as much ground as possible, as fast as possible, and then stop, switch off and listen, get another clue like that call, and then home in again on it. I guess we got here a little bit late on it. It often happens that way around. We miss more than we get.
Chobe National Park, Botswana. More than a decade ago, this place stole the hearts of Derek and Beverly Joubert. They quit their jobs in their native South Africa, sold everything they owned, and made a new home here in the park's Savuti region.
Derek and I left the city and we actually ran a game lodge for a while. But we very shortly realized that we wanted to be more involved with the animals than the tourists. So we went on holiday and it was an adventure to Botswana. And Derek and I fell in love with it. And we decided that was it, we were coming back. And a month later we returned and this is it, we've never left.
I think it was a risk in the beginning. We didn't know who we were, essentially. We just knew that we wanted to do something different and we wanted to spend a lot of time together. And one way for us to do that was to start making films. We were romantics. We were dreamers. We probably still are.
For 10 years, these dreamers have lived a life the rest of us can hardly imagine. Most of the time, their home is the bush. They sleep, eat, and work in their Land Cruiser for weeks on end. They make a perfect team. Derek mans the camera. Beverly handles sound recording and still photography.
Okay, I'm ready to roll.
Together, these two have pushed the limits of natural history filmmaking and brought back some of the most powerful images of Africa ever filmed.
We strive to bring the atmosphere of the bush to our audiences, the sounds, the smell and the feel of the place. That's how we enable people to be able to be living out there with us.
The only way to capture that is to actually be there, to get down and to live in a place and to understand the harshness of it and the glory of it as well. We do films because we enjoy doing them, but we also make films for a very specific conservation reason. Man needs the spirit of wilderness to survive. I think if we understand that there is still some corner, some wild place existing, then we still have hope. Once that's gone, we die.
So what do you think the lions are going to be up to today?
Hunting.
You think they're hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Pre-sunset.
Early summer in Chobe Park. Large herds of zebra are migrating south. But with lions and hyenas around, the zebras are understandably jumpy.
Now, when the zebras come in on the southern leg of the migration, they've been hunted and they're a bit skittish, shy of vehicles, and we can't get up to them in this vehicle. Not close enough to get the good behavior. Slow down here and I'm out in there. So this is something we're trying. This is my special Zebra Man outfit. When I'm down there, camouflaged as a zebra in that zebra blanket, I can get some behavior that I would not otherwise be able to get. If you drive a vehicle into zebras that are fighting, for instance, they immediately stop their fighting and look at you. Whereas when I've been camouflaged for a little while, they can carry on fighting and running around, and all the natural behavior that's sensitive, that is easily interrupted, I can get from down there. Okay, so I've got this close-up slow-mo shot here, and it should go in there.
Yeah.
The Joubert's base camp in Linyati. The filmmakers first see their hard-won footage at this riverfront refuge on the edge of the bush.
This is home in Linyati. And we come back here just to relax and charge our batteries and edit. Let me show you something over here. The baboons have driven us absolutely crazy. They jump on our tents. So as you can see, this is not real, it's plastic. In the beginning, it frightens them and they keep away. But I'm afraid it's not working, they're still jumping. Derek and I don't need materialistic things. I know we have expensive camera gear, but those are our tools for working. There comes a time that you desperately want pretty things around, but we left civilization at that stage. What you need is things that are useful so that you don't break your back when you're trying to do something. You need a fire, you need the right pot so that you can at least cook on the fire. You learn to simplify your life.
But the focus of Linyati's Swiss Family Robinson simplicity is editing, turning miles of raw footage into finished films. The Joubert's wildlife kingdom is a world rich with distinct personalities. This is what sets their films apart, following the true stories of individual animals. Stories as brutal as they are compelling.
Warthogs thrive on these floodplains, but hunters and scavengers of all sizes wait for any mistake or sign of weakness. The mother warthog and her 4 piglets are surrounded.
The jackal warthog and the babies was an incredible scene, and it was hard not to get emotional about it. There were times when I was recording the sound that I just shouted out to myself, "Go this way, go that way, you fool, you know, your baby's going to be caught." And she would move the opposite way, and it really was hard. But obviously we had to get the sound, I had to be quiet, Derek was filming it, and it was a hard one to document.
The mother warthog finally leaves the field with her 2 remaining piglets, one badly injured but capable of surviving. The jackals are content with their catch.
Eternal Enemies is basically a film about the war between lions and hyenas. There's only one way to describe the relationship between these two, and that is hatred. Lions and hyenas hate each other. And the most typical example of that hatred is the scene that we filmed on Christmas Day, something we'd been working for a long time. There was a conflict out on the marsh, and we were busy filming that. And then in the distance, we saw the rest of the pride and the male lion come in. We had enough time to change film, put on the right lens, and start filming.
He is the hyena killer.
And it was an incredibly long run. This male lion ran over half a mile chasing that hyena. And we managed to film all of that in high speed. That was a good present for us.
Swift bite to the neck, and the new matriarch is dead. The day belongs to the lions.
Morning on the Botswana plains. The Jouberts are looking for a group of lions they call Myomi's Pride. But finding the pride in the vastness of Savuti is like looking for a needle in a haystack. And this needle is moving.
We've been all around, we can't find them. We've been on the go now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. No sign of them, no sign of any tracks on any roads. Once we get a track, we can probably find them, because at the other end of the tracks there are lions. So we just have to find a track.
What you got?
This is the first Sesame of the year.
Oh, that's
New Sesame
great.
car.
There's no sign of the lions, and for the moment the bush is quiet. But in Africa, the stillness can erupt without warning. The Jouberts come across a pack of wild dogs, and things start to happen.
They can going to kill this baby impala. It's going to happen right there in front of us.
They've never successfully filmed wild dogs making a kill. Until now.
Hyenas are coming. Carry on chasing.
Bloody scenes like this are part of the African tapestry. And to capture it, the Jouberts have to be unflinching and ready for the unexpected. Today, their vigilance is paid off. Now, if only they can find the lions.
Gee, they've really given us a slip today.
You've got to wait for some sort of sign, some track, vultures maybe.
At last, a clue.
I think the tracks there. They're the line tracks.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are.
Sure, how many?
Yeah. Looks like it could only be one.
Going, which way?
It's behind us, so we should stop now. There they are. And yeah, it looks like one. Could be a male, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is a male. You can see he slipped over here in the mud. So it was when it was still wet, so before it started drying out this morning sometime in the sun. But when it did heat up, he probably headed for shade, so probably out that direction somewhere. We should be able to find him.
With luck, they have a chance to catch the lions hunting tonight.
There we go. There we go.
Finally, as the sun sets, success. A reunion with Myomi's pride. The Jouberts have known these lions since their first seasons in Botswana. Over the years, they've spent hundreds of hours getting the cats accustomed to their vehicle and their spotlights. Now they can go along on hunts without affecting the lion's natural behavior.
We started with this crowd in '81.
That's right.
They were sub-adults then. We've come to know them really well. Really well. And I believe they've come to know us too. They look pretty active, so our chances for filming a hunt tonight are pretty good.
The savannah grows tense as the sun sinks low. In the darkness, before moonrise, the hunt will begin. Lions move into the night. The filmmakers follow.
Something definitely does happen at night. It's only at night that you can really see and witness the stuff that goes on. When the sun goes down, it's like this huge weight lifts off Africa. Things start coming out. Lions start hunting. Lions become real cats at night. Everything becomes primeval. This is the place that we were born.
We have a whole lot of eyes ahead, and I'm almost convinced there's zebra. There's a long line of them, and the lions are walking directly to them.
Okay, that's good.
The zebras are close. Timing is everything now. And since their powerful lights could influence the kill or spook the prey, the Jouberts hang back. For now, they can only follow and wait.
We have one lioness in front of us. and she's going into a low stalk. We've got one on the left, and the rest are coming in directly with us.
Okay, let's give it a chance to happen here. Okay, shine around. Through the binoculars I can just see the vague shape of the lioness. Often it's the only clue you've got in the darkness. It's the lioness going. It's the trigger to the hunt. After that, all hell breaks loose. Okay, it's going to break up there. Okay, let's go then.
Okay, Derek, there's a female running. She's running on the right. You better run quickly. There she's going in. She's got the zebra quickly. There's a male. The male's going in. He's on the net. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to put the big spot on. We've got all the other zebras running past, and we've got another female coming in. Derek, watch out, he's watching you.
It's impossible to witness these things without getting involved in it somehow. Maybe it's got something to do with the time when we were the prey, or certainly when we were in caves and these things were hunting us. And it's very energetic and sensual to get down on eye level with lions when they're busy tearing something to pieces. Being out there with them feels like being one of them. Only on their level, when you're at eye level with them, do you actually realize what it's like to be a lion. And that's what I enjoy.
It was a tragic kill. It was pretty slow. But I suppose we get so involved in what we're doing that that just takes away all the sadness for us.
We've worked at times for 3 months to get a scene like this. That's every night, working long hours, dodging the moon, dodging mosquitoes, bugs, everything. And to get a kill like this is the end of a lot of effort. It's good.
By morning, the savannah is calm once more. Naomi's pride will soon find shade to sleep off the meal. The Jouberts will move on too.
Definitely we don't feel that we've done it all. There is so much out there. There's so many stories that we could be doing and we just don't have the time to do. We constantly have new experiences, new adventures, so we definitely haven't done it all.
Each day out here is different. Every single day there's a new incident, there's a new story that develops. I think if we were the sort of filmmakers that ticked off species, we would run out very soon. But we concentrate on stories, and stories are developing all the time.
To bring us these stories, the Jouberts have invented a life for themselves. A life as unique as any story they tell.
We hope you have enjoyed this presentation from the National Geographic Video Library.